Hey, Aubo, danarrow.com, mate. Congrats, first off. How long did you put into making the decision and coming to terms with it?
Yeah, Dan. Probably. Um, it's been a decision I've been thinking about for a while. Wanted to get back playing some footy, and before I made that call, and now it's really thankful the club they gave me the opportunity to really think about it and give me up till this time to make the call. And I felt like the time was right after talking to the family and a few friends and a few people that are really close to me around the club, and I felt like the time was right now.
What is the latest on the injury, mate? When are you hoping to get back?
I'm going to obviously work really hard over the next few weeks to get back as quick as I can. It's just did some ligaments in my wrist, and we'll get that strengthened up and get ready to go.
Mate, when you did it against the Storm, some of us thought the worst that it might have been, curtains early. Was that going through your head when you did the injury, or mate?
No, not really. I just first of all just wanted to get the pain under wraps there for a while, and then the next few days I was pretty we're pretty very lucky around here to get in and get some scans pretty early, so I didn't really think too far ahead. Just wanted to go through the process, and when they came back with an opportunity to play again this year, I was ready to go and ready to get on with what I needed to get on with.
And mate, sounds like there'll be surgery at the end, like once you're done completely.
Yep, I'll be booked in for an op at some stage, but for now, I'm not worried about that at all.
Fair enough, mate. Well done.
Hey Mitch, Mike at 2GB, mate. Might have the chance to retire as the Roosters' most capped player. What would that mean for you?
Yeah, it's haven't really thought too much about it to be really honest. Records, people that know me know that I'm not too fussed with records. It's about another premiership for me. It's about grinding hard with these guys here in this building and going after something special as a group. It's why I play this game. It's why I'm at this club, and to do something special like that is what I'm after at the end of the day.
And you've been with the club a long time. You've been with some highs and lows, premierships, and spoons, that sort of thing. What comes to mind as I suppose the highlight of your career at the Roosters?
It's a really, really tough sort of question. Obviously, winning premierships for this great club's the highlights, but the people that we've met, the people that will be my mates for life, that have helped me, and we've turned up together and showed up every day and grinded and have achieved something really special here, and still a bit of time to go for that. But yeah, the friendship and the camaraderie that I'll have that I've created here will last forever.
You've also, it's a single club, you're a one club man. I mean, what does the Roosters mean to you, do you think?
That's a tough question to answer, and the best way that I can answer is it's my home. It's something that I've invested a lot of time in and very close to my heart. And with something, when you love something so much, you can go through stages where you hate it too, and that just shows the other end of that. And for me, it's something that I feel like I've had a big part in helping build, and I want to see that continue on in the future. But yeah, it's a place for me that I'll always call home.
And I mean, what would it mean for you, although you did claim that repeat?
Yeah, it's individually, it'll mean the world to me, but it'd be what it means to the guys in this building and the people in this inner sanctum that have worked so hard for a lot of years. It's what it's about. It's about all of us achieving a goal that that we've all gone after, and there's nothing better than that. It's why I play team sport. It's for everybody to feel that success. I'm hungry to feel that again for sure.
I guess it's made extra special by the fact that Sonny Bill will be coming in, and that'll be such a good way to end. I mean, is that the talk that he'll sort of be there for the Broncos, and it must be awesome feeling for you to go out in a retirement with Sonny Bill by your side.
Yeah, it'd be good to be out with his son. Obviously, spending the time with him in 13 and 14, learnt so much. He's come back in now and he's doing the same sort of stuff he did then, and really looking forward to playing with him again. And I'm sure he won't let anybody down when he gets back out there.
Hey, go ahead, Nick.
Thanks, mate. It's Nick from the telly. Mate, what are the plans for retirement? Are you planning to stay involved with the club in some capacity?
Yeah, I think so. That's something I've really worked hard on recently, is to make sure I can still stay involved with the club when I retire. That role will be determined, I'm sure, later on. But yeah, really excited about the next chapter for me in that regard. So I still want to have something to do with this place for sure. It'd be crazy to give that up with a place that I love so much and want to help any way that I can going forward.
Anything specific you've got your eye on?
Nah, not yet. So just concentrating on the next few weeks of footy, then we'll get there later.
Hey, Aubo, there's coming down to the club from Ballina, right? How did you originally get to the Roosters all those years ago?
Yeah, I was lucky enough to be picked up by Artie Beetson, sitting on a hill on a trial game for a school carnival. Told the story to the guys a few times that he came over and introduced himself, and I wasn't 100% sure of who he was, but Mum and Dad were sort of really, really happy to meet him. And from there, obviously the talks kept going on and ended up getting my last 2 years at school, a bit of a scholarship and a first year out of school to come down and move to the Roosters and play some footy. And to be honest, it's probably the closest place to the North Coast, near a beach, and Bondi was probably the first big reason why I came down. It wasn't totally foreign to be near the beach and that sort of stuff, which would have helped my footy. Was probably the biggest family point of view to come down and have a crack at that.
Who looked after a young teenage Mitch Aubusson when he first gets to Sydney and doesn't run amok and cause too much trouble?
Yeah, lucky we had the Roosters had some Bondi units. There were 3 units, obviously in the heart of Bondi, which a lot of new country guys went into, New Zealand guys too. So there was a connection there that we all came in together and really sort of looked after each other a bit. And then another guy, and that was Frankie Paul, Nulasala, obviously was here and got through to play a bit of first grade together and as 18-year-olds. So that was something special for us. And they're the guys that we looked after each other.
Nice, mate. And also, mate, you're renowned for your utility value. You played, I think, pretty much every position bar front row and fullback. There's still time. But, mate, has anyone ever asked you to fill a role or do something on the field where you went, oh, geez, actually that might be too tough, it might be beyond me?
No, I don't think so. I think footy's a pretty simple game. I think if you get that down pat and run hard, tackle hard, that'll get you into most positions, and then you add your little spin on each position that you think you need to do. The halfback in the grand final was probably one I was most nervous about. A couple of sleepless nights there, but always backed my ability and backed that I would have done the job. But there wasn't a more relieved person than me when Coop said he was right to play. So.
Fantastic, mate. Cheers.
Mitch, what do you remember about that first grade debut against South? I think you were playing in the halves then as well. What sort of stands out in your memories from that?
I remember sort of a rainy sort of Monday night footy. I think it might have been, I'm not sure if it was one of the first Monday night games back when they brought it back. So I had to watch the whole weekend of footy, which was really tough. Another good part of it was my brother debuted on the Friday night for Melbourne, so it was a pretty busy week for the family, having to be in 2 places over the weekend. Remember being a really tough sort of dour game. It was a low-scoring game. And then getting dropped the next week is probably what I remember most about it. So.
Thanks, mate.
Mitch, it's Jaleesa here from Channel 9. I'm just wondering, have you achieved everything you wanted to in your career, and did you exceed your own expectations at times?
Now that I look back, I'm very grateful to be a part of some great footy teams. Didn't really have an expectations on how far it would sort of go. I didn't look that far ahead, but obviously really, really proud of what's gone before me. Still a bit of work to go for this year, which I'm really excited about. From my point of view, I didn't have any expectations. I just wanted to go out there and play some footy and to be really honest, just, you know, give everything that I had, like to preparing and making sure that I gave myself the best opportunity to perform well in that jersey. And I think that's done well for me so far. And like I said, there's still some work to go.